Hey, this is Pastor Owen of Fellowship of the Cross and the Resurrection here in Honolulu. Do you know that you're worth saving from sure neglect and death? My hope is that you never agonize another day wondering if anyone cares, if life is worth living. In Thailand's northern city of Chiang Mai, you can find a model orphanage dedicated to the care of AIDS infants and youth called Agape Home. If you're ever privileged to visit, you would see an impressive, well-run facility, but your heart would be touched by the palpable sense of agape, the love of Christ, permeating this Christian ministry and exuding from every staff member and volunteer. Our mission team heard about Agape Home's beginnings from its founder, Avis Rideout, a Canadian missionary. While on a hospital visit, she noticed an infant girl in a crib in obvious agony. The baby was left unattended in a hallway with medical personnel ignoring her cries as they walked by. Beside herself, Avis finally got a staff member to stop and coldly explain that the note attached to the infant's crib said in Thai, "Leave her to die," because she was an AIDS baby. In that moment, Avis's heart was filled with a righteous indignation and a determination to not let this or any child with AIDS die without experiencing the love and compassion of Christ. And so against all odds, she acted quickly, adopted the child, and established what has since become Agape Home. In 2009, I met this rescued child, who by then had become a vibrant teenager, full of Christ and full of life. In the days in which we live, it's common to be anxious, discouraged, and depressed. You may feel overlooked, overrun, overwhelmed, and all alone. It's as if some invisible hand has placed a sign over your soul that says, "Leave her to die." But the God of agape, the God of love, sees your plight and refuses to let you die without an opportunity for hope and a bright future. The source of the emptiness we feel is something more frightening and fatal than AIDS or the COVID-19 virus. The fact is, every one of us is infected with a hideous spiritual disease called sin. And left untreated, sin is 100% fatal and will eternally separate us from God and the blessings of heaven, the ultimate agape home, while dooming us to an empty and purposeless life on earth. Jesus plainly said that he came for those who are sinners and in need of a heavenly physician. And the truth be told, we are all spiritually sin-sick, dying and in desperate need. By his selfless, substitutionary death for us, Jesus made available to everyone by his crucifixion and resurrection a 100% antidote for sin and its consequences. And the good news? Anyone, regardless of race, gender, or social status, can freely benefit and receive this offer of forgiveness and new life from heaven right now. You simply need to place your wholehearted trust in Jesus as your God and Savior. For the youth of Chiang Mai infected by AIDS, thank God for Avis and Agape Home. And for you and me, thank God that Jesus refused to let us die in our sin and hopelessness, but instead chose in dying to give us all opportunity for a new life and future in him. Well, until next time, may God richly bless you.